Welcome to the start of this week's Family Per Project vlog. We have some things working and going, and I figured out something to bypass the issues I was having last week. So it's definitely a little software bug, but reprinting currently right now causes the issue where it says it can't feed into the system. But when you take it into the software, slice it again on the software, and then send it to the printer, it has no problems whatsoever. At least mine's doesn't have any problems. But I've got this going leveling and doing its thing, and we'll see how it does by the morning. Got another batch of Pocket Peep Huskies. And I do want to mention, we made no profit, but maybe, honestly, we made no profit on this one because we're learning as we go, but we marketed the Pocket Peeps to about 45 cents a piece. We ordered 4 spools worth of filament. Used up a little bit what we had before on the gray and the white, but we already have to make another order because we still have 2 more batches to do, which I just ordered that yesterday from the little quick pop-up market that we ended up getting, the free one. If you have not checked out that video, go check it out. Yeah, we made basically no profit, and we've actually put a lot of labor work into removing the supports and cleaning them up with the brim on the bottom that's on these Pocket Peeps, the Huskies. That's okay. It's a learning lesson. Now we know that we're going to have to double the cost when it comes to a big batch order like this, where instead of charging 45 cents, we're probably going to have it at 85 cents a piece to make the revenue that we need to do it. So about 2x the cost of materials and labor. So you learn, you live and learn. And that's what we did today. And we're doing brim on this right now, rocking and rolling. And see, just like that, it worked just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off the bed plate and get another one started. Also had run out of filament on this one. Luckily I already made an order, but like I said, this one definitely cost us, but we're learning, we're making mistakes. This is the reality of it. It happens. Now I know better. Like I said, this was the first one that I definitely feel like we did not make any kind of profit on whatsoever. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and start getting some Batman pieces put together because it is crunch time. Majority of the upper half of the body's done. May need to refix some of the ab stuff, but I also need to get a morph suit at some point. I don't know when. I don't know if I can, but I will need to get one so I can start putting the pieces together to see what fits, what doesn't fit, and start spray painting and things like that, which I still have yet to do because we've been just absolutely crunch time with everything. And when I feel like I have time, it's either too late where I know I have to give up some of my sleep to either do some stuff, or I need some sleep so I can have a good day the next day and be productive. And yeah, let's get on into some more prints. All right, ready? Oh my gosh, it sounds so good. Look at her. She's so pretty. Also, I do want to say and highlight, this is no BS here, guys, but that brim came off with no extra work. So I'm going to do another one, and then I'm going to film the process of it actually coming off for proof, but literally no extra work. There's some string on the horns, but that's just from that. But literally everything else, the brim, and show it here. One solid piece. How freaking amazing is that? That is awesome. And again, with a reminder, the only way that I've been able to get prints working is straight from the software, resending it to the printer. Like if I were to try to reprint from here, I know it's going to fail. Something's going to go wrong. It has to be sent from the software straight to the printer for it to actually work. We just got back home and everything is running smoothly and swimmingly on the AD5X. And I got another butterfly done. Let's get that off of the plates. Let's get things going. And before I get off, this is what I was telling y'all about how clean the brim is to remove on the 85X. In one go. Okay. No need to grab the tools to peel off any extra stuff. It is literally done and ready to go. The only thing we need to fix is any signs of stringing with the heat gun, and it's fully done. One of the things I have to do for this week in this week's vlog is do up some reading material. But before we hop into reading this material and the manual and what needs to be done, apps and stuff like that, I have to showcase the kids how to spray paint to get them started and learn how to do that. All right, here's the kids. They're ready to learn. First thing we gotta do with this spray can, what do you think we have to do?
Shake it up.
A lot. We have to shake it up a lot. You shake it up a couple times, and bro, you shake it up a couple times. And the next step we're gonna do after we do it, we're gonna do a little bit of a distance spray, okay? Even Daddy's not perfect at this yet. We just gotta see what our distance is because we wanna make sure we get a little bit on there, but not so much where it puddles. We gotta make sure it's evenly sprayed. So a good 8 inches to 12 inches away, just to see the distance. You see how I only got a little bit? Okay, we need to get a little bit closer. So that's what we want. We want a light spray. You see how it's like that? We want a light spray. It's gonna take some time.
Are we gonna do all of the pieces?
Not all the pieces right now.
Today.
Because we're gonna get just the main coat. Because then we gotta get some of the detail spots underneath. You see how on that side, they're still blue?
I see some blue right here.
Yeah, once this dries, then we get the other side and do some coats on that.
Like at this distance?
Yeah, because you're practicing, get a little distance away so you know that it's going to go a little bit away. So get right about there, okay? And brush across. You spray a little bit before, that way you can get some practice in, and then go across. Yeah, you don't want to just stand still, just go across. Good job. Good job.
Do you just keep on going?
Yep, just don't stay in one spot. Good job.
And then you're gonna do that?
Yep, and you're gonna remember. Not that close, not that close, too close.
Don't wait. No, go farther and do a testing round.
All right, good job. Yeah. Too close, too close.
No, brushing mode. You don't put it in one spot.
Good job. You see how I'm doing it like this?
Okay, how to do it? I need to finish the top.
You just gotta do it in a fluid brushing motion.
Wait, no. Okay. You need to get the horn and like the...
Good job. I'm gonna let that dry for about 30 minutes and then we'll come back and get some more parts spray painted on it. Literally been on a grind for half the day, getting some more bookmarks created, done, getting ready for Patreon to post tonight so I can be accountable for being delayed and have everything ready to go for September 30th today and start working on October's. There's also going to be a little bonus file that I will create and test print. Should be a pretty easy one that we will have potentially because we're trying to create a display for the, what are they called? The Bitty Pops that we literally opened up a few weeks ago, and we want to have it to where we can display them on the wall, and they are extremely adorable, very small, and want to have something displayed on that. All right, we got some more bookmarks. We've been having a couple bookmarks printed. One more batch after this to do of the Pocket Peeps Huskies, and then that'll complete the order. Man, I feel like this is all we've been printing for a while now. About to get a Batman part started. More bookmarks going, and something that I came up in decision of making. So what I'm going to do is on Patreon, there's a good amount of people that are following the free membership. I'm saying it now. I'm going to post at least one bookmark for y'all to enjoy because I want y'all to know that I value your time and that y'all are going over there. My dog's literally yelling at me. Would you relax? So right now I'm doing some finishing work on the assembly, and we'll get to laser engraving here in a short minute. So one thing I did notice that if you're not cautious when you are doing the leveling on here, if you open it up and you drop it, it will fall onto it. So if you're ever laser engraving on something that's delicate and may dent it potentially, but just keep that in mind to like slowly lower it onto your piece because it will just drop, which is got some sturdiness to it. And then there's a other knob here which raises it and lowers it. I like that it sticks out and makes it easier to do. It is one of the easier ones to kind of have your hands on, so that's a good sign. The one thing I will mention that we're not going to do is the air vent system that comes with the pump. We're not going to get that put up together for now because we are outside. That's the border that it's saying it's at, which I don't think that's right.
What are you trying to do right now?
Reframe it to where it's more on this thing, I guess.
Trying to figure out the app?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the app in the quickest, fastest way possible. So I have it here. I want to see what it would do and where it's putting it at. So, alright, I'm going to try to frame border again. See, that is what's interesting to me because there is a parameter on the actual thing, which I'll show you guys right now. That's why it's confusing me a little bit. As you can see, there is the parameters here, but it's doing it above that. So maybe I need to do stuff here. Oop, I don't even know what the heck I just did. Super sensitive, I guess. So very aggressive on the thing of movement. Sorry, I'm kind of moving all over the place. Now it does say that you need to do this to begin with. The moment I pressed to rehome, it literally slammed to the back, and then it was definitely overclocking the motors. So let's see if it does it again. I'm gonna close this up. All right, see the camera's working now. Let's start the calibration. Okay, I guess I gotta press run. Confirm to start engraving. Attention, it's dangerous. What? This is what's happening. I just changed the origin point, or I just changed the start point to origin point. Let's see what happens when I click frame border.
So that's telling you where it's going to be?
It's just telling me the border of where it is. That's the one thing you need to make sure you do. Make sure that when you are doing it, you're not doing the laser starting point, because wherever it's at, it's going to do that. So that's not an easy, like, it's definitely an easy mistake to make happen because I'm calibrating it, trying to figure it out, and it should have an auto home. It does not do that. But when I had it on the other one, it didn't do that. So let's see what happens. My frame border again. Alright, so there's my border. Let's see what happens, because I have the image of the text within the screenshot of this. So let's see how it does with doing that, because from my eyes and from a easy user standpoint, this is what I'm seeing that it took a picture of should be exactly where it prints. So let's where exactly it should laser engrave. So let's see if it actually does that. So it's uploading right now. Alright, starting now. Confirm to start laser engraving. Attention, it's dangerous. A lot of safety features, that's for sure. I'm not sure what part is laser engraving. Oh. Yep, that's not right.
Stop it.
That is not the correct part. It's only getting the and portion of it, so interesting. I've got it within the parameters now, but this one's definitely going to need some tinkering. I'm not going to lie. Alright, right now I'm just trying to figure this out. I got world as a thing to start doing. Now it's telling me to unlock it, but it's unlocked. I haven't touched anything. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm done for today figuring out what's going on with this. I am going to take an overlook. Right now I've hit my limit with my time I want to dedicate to it. I am going to reach out to the teams to see if there's any software updates, anything that can help me with understanding through the app that I may not just be getting, and find out the calibration process, because I don't want to have to calibrate every single time that I have to put a material in there, because it also has me do a engraving on the back of that too, and I don't want to have to do that every single time. This I could probably get over with because it would calibrate it and stuff like that, but the positioning of this one, it was already set. And what happened with the World is it brought it all the way to the right-hand side of the machine and started laser engraving on that right side, which doesn't make sense to me, especially since I went through the calibration process and put my parameters, which was the largest size that you have, which I believe is 100 millimeters by 120 millimeters on there, and it's not doing it correctly. So I'm definitely going to be interested to find out what they can do to assist me with this, and we will get back onto that. And also, once I have completed this process of the laser engraving, me and Amanda are discussing and would love to know y'all's opinion if the laser engraving section of it should be separate from the 3D portion of it, because I know we started everything out and the majority of the content that's on here is 3D printing. If it would make it easier for y'all to have as entertainment for us to just focus on the 3D printing here and then create a laser engraving section or a playlist for laser engraving, let us know. I'd love to hear y'all's opinion. But without further ado, let's turn this into positive. We are going to figure it out and get things going on it. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching this video. And we will catch y'all next week. Literally countdown to our 1-year anniversary. I believe we have 3 weeks left until we hit our 1-year anniversary. Thank you guys so much. I will catch y'all on the next video.